up for the Longhorns before they start Big 12 play. Longhorns up to number 6 in the top 25, taking on the Texas A&M-Commerce team in its first season on the D1 level. With that, happy holidays, everybody.
Commerce ball team.
Lions have played all but one game on the road in this transition season to D1. The feed, Timmy Allen, Dylan Mitchell.
He slows things down and is a secondary scorer.
He's scoring as well. You bring that up, double figures in 5 of the last 6 games. This is the top team in the Big 12 in assists per game, and they're doing that with the assist numbers for Tyrese Hunter not being all that impressive, which says a lot about that man, Marcus Carr. And that is off the mark from Demonia.
And that's a great example of it right there. Hunter gets the rebound, initiates the offense, and then Carr scores. I mean, it literally, the next possession you made for the Big 12 action that's right around the corner roll.
And that ball goes to Bishop. Loose ball, throw up the lob. Dylan Mitchell, of course, is going to flush that. And a timeout for Texas A&M-Commerce.
Well,
Minnesota in that pit, he was a scorer, but not much of a shooter. But here he is trying to lead this Lions team in a difficult year.
It is a difficult year, but they've...
9 feet inside and one opportunity for Timmy Allen.
Allen.
Right now, Rodney Terry is the acting head coach.
For what they've done in this preseason into conference play, which we know the Big 12 is one of the toughest in the land. There are no nights off.
4 shot late in the shot clock. Hello, C.J. Roberts.
What they established, but 2, trying to lead them and not pivot too much where you confuse the team.
Well, he's still got to be himself, right?
Absolutely.
Or he's got to be authentic to who he is.
That's exactly right, and hence the title.
And there's Alonzo Dodd off the bench with the 3 ball.
History and him being at the helm there, he's certainly very young, but also a very promising coach.
His late grandfather, Glenn Van Rosenberg, that is a nice drive by Caleb Williams for the was a basket and man. A lot of movement here by the Lions.
Nice use of the screen there.
Inside the paint, tough finish and good. Kalen Williams, the transfer. Texas Longhorns. No back down, deep 3. No good by Alex Peavy. Here comes Carr. Hunter wanted the lob, Carr keeps it, and Marcus Carr with a chance in minutes so far. Going 0 for 2 from the field. Carr got it back, and Carr is refusing to...
Hunter on the offensive end at some point.
Williams got Hunter up in the air, in contact as Allen went up for the rebound. But Marcus Carr, wow, never finished the season shooting better than 40% from the field. It's up to 44% so far this season to make it a 7-point game.
And Bostic is a key for the Lions because he can knock down that ball from on the arc, and that's where...
That was a 2, check that.
Okay, it looked like a 3, but thank you for fact checking me. That was a 3, I do believe.
That was a 3.
Okay.
So how about this now with Carr?
Yes, sir.
To cut you off. 19
No, I don't
points.
mind being cut off. I was cut off on the way driving over here, so we're all good.
Season high for a Longhorn is 21 by Timmy Allen, and Carr has 19. He now has the season high. 5:45 left here in the first half. This game was tied. And Carr simply gone off. Whoa, what a play, what a finish. That's Tommy Lewis, the junior from Vero Beach, Florida. Full speed ahead, but on the other side, Tyrese Hunter.
To run after makes, we saw it there.
That could be...
Yeah, because someone hit the backboard. He might be right on that, Hunter.
Skip pass. Corner 3, pure from Tommy Lewis.
Just to separate themselves significantly in the way they did against Louisiana.
Late shot clock. Carr is going to heave. Carr, are you kidding me? Hitting everything. When Texas has needed a spark tonight, the man in number 5 has been that spark. And that is going to be a foul. And someone would just throw up an ill-advised shot like, I need mine.
They do something, and I think Coach Beard is one who brought it here with the together. and denying Carr the ball if you don't want him to score at this point.
You've tried to set up their defense for them.
Well,
they haven't listened. Trouble on the baseline to Vosick, and he's fouled by Carr.
Off all passing lanes.
Play, and next Tuesday, we got Kansas.
What a great rundown block there. This team is certainly way more athletic than you realize. Some level, they can match Texas in that regard.
Carr again! Marcus Carr!
Bird knows you gotta get someone to find Carr.
Cunningham, huge collision. Forces the turnover. Carr will draw the foul.
Ogo. Typically in those situations, the most.
Do you have any collisions like that back in the day?
Carr doesn't shoot this.
Carr. From halfway. About the only thing that didn't fall for Marcus Carr in the first half. Most threes in a game, 10.
Well, wait a minute, Long. You know I love you to death.
Yes.
I love you to death.
I know you do.
The young man just scored 33 points.
Cole Bot time instead of Marcus Carr time.
Well, look, I don't
These
want to turn
factors.
this into a debate on Carr's 33, but I think if the game ends and you say, man, Carr had 33 tonight, you might feel pretty good about it, especially if Texas comes out with
Mitchell with the nice feed.
Go home.
Yeah, he gets the free room, right?
Absolutely. 33 points. I mean, that was unbelievable. And efficient, Lowell.
Yes, that is absolutely correct. As Roberts a little up and under against Mitchell. Tried the putback. Got the rebound. Bishop. Oh! Christian Bishop! Thank you very much!
I think some guys are just not natural for them. You know, some guys use a little more finesse, if you will.
Carr with a foul against Roberts.
And the one I see you smirking.
Yeah.
I had a cool one or two up and staying this, by the way, with him on the bench. But I was able to dunk it and appreciate it, buddy.
And this is the only way to keep Carr from scoring. It's just put him on the bench. He may find a way to chuck a three from there and still put it down. Nice pass. The vision from Allen to Mitchell. Line for Allen. 5 points, 7 assists. That will go a long way for this team.
Yeah, great call.
Tough shot there. Nice finish by DeMarcus Demonia. 5 points. That's the leading scorer.
You might sorry, pal, for jumping on you, but you might remember Texas had the big lead early in the game, and then the lead was closed.
Whoa, lane wide open for Dylan Mitchell.
Well, and there's an example of flyer finisher, but in that case, the finesse probably felt like the right thing to do.
Almost jumped that pass there.
But you mentioned. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's a nice drive by Kalen Williams.
Yeah, he's so quick.
Controlling what this program can't control. Augie Garrido used to talk about it all the time. And Rodney Terry was saying we got to control the controllables, and it looks like his team is.
I'm glad you bring that up, and we see the graphic with it historically. We're looking at tape.
Questions
Correct.
he simply cannot answer.
Correct, and not necessarily not only because he does not know, but it's not something that he can control or even is aware of. And then you're responsible for these young lives. They are student athletes and human beings themselves, and so.
Nice feed from Hunter to Allen. Doesn't have those answers, but has to somehow get them in the right frame of mind so they can be at their best come game day.
Yeah, let me add to that. The question is with these guys on the floor, and again, because they're human beings.
Nice finish there by Peavy.
And I think they're saying that, in fact, as Rice matched the circumstances that are hanging around this program, which is quite impressive.
Oh, that was almost extremely impressive.
Don't want dunks because they can change the momentum or trajectory of the dunks at the rim. Well, the other thing about Coach Team to do things offensively or even build on what they had already established offensively, which is not something you would have expected.
Commerce team that is shooting better than 50% from the field. They're 17 of 32, now 4 of 10 from outside. Bishop baseline up and under. Yes, he did. A couple of impressive buckets
in the arc, and that's a case where Coach Von Rosenberg says that's just not who we are.
Dog picks up the foul. That this game is one Lions run away. The Texas men will open up conference play Saturday on the road against Oklahoma. How important were these final 11 and a half minutes? Bishop has another throwdown in terms of play.
Well, they're extremely important for a number of reasons. One, you want to go in with a rhythm, confidence.
Turnover to Carr.
Two, you need to win this game.
Morris!
I call that the Commerce guards, and Texas doing a better job, I think, when they aren't doubling, of spacing these guards because of their quickness.
Carr, another one. Number 9.
Well, he called off or faked going over or using the screen. Just walked right into that beautiful three.
There's Peavy. 3 on the clock. Cunningham.
There's a lack of awareness of stuff going on.
But you're just letting it fly at that point, right? You're not thinking about mechanics or anything.
No. He's in that mode.
Christian Bishop. And we've talked about you ripping down backboards.
All of that, man.
37.
That would be beautiful to see.
And for a guy that's really been through so much, he was one of the key components to last year's team in the transfer portal, one of the top-ranked transfers in all of college basketball, and he was supposed to be that.
And now, you know, as Fran Fraschilla told me recently, he's a co-pilot. Oh, that's a beautiful finish, Mitchell. He and Hunter, sometimes he's off the ball, sometimes he's on the ball, and I think that has really been the impetus behind a lot of the Carr's success.
If I told you that Hunter,
in assessing or analyzing Hunter, a lot of people put him, including myself, where people can take advantage of him because he can run and jump so well, he's low ball. And so you really have two guys that are kind of combo guards, which makes them incredibly difficult to guard and deal with.
Morris will go to the line. So Texas will go into Big 12 play. Their opener against over
9th, 1988 in the Irwin Center point game. Shame on Travis May and Joey Wright for not getting. So go ahead and let him do his thing.
And time the 3 mark would be huge. She's one shy of that. Morris, nice drive, offhand finish.
At the rim on the drive.
Now, I imagine the counter would
calling this game the way that Marcus has played so far.
They'll throw, and Carr's going to bring it up. Carr's going to set up his teammate. Hey, that's better. Again, this game was tied up at 14. It was a sluggish stretch for the Longhorns. Carr scored 26 of the next 33.
Well, great ball movement.
Corner 3, short by Pneumonia. Timmy Allen, 8 assists. Trying to go all the way. That's going to be a foul.
Dare I say, unstoppable, Mr. Carr.
Far from 3, got it! He ties the Texas program rhythm to the record book, Marcus Carr.
What a great job. I mean, and Lowell, Carr has scored literally, actually there's only one way he hadn't scored.
It on the big screen overhead, and that is the reaction right now by the Texas faithful.
What a great job this young man has done. Been a long road getting here. You gotta let him break the record, don't you?
You feel like you've got the game in the bag, go for it, right?
Well, yeah.
Give the people what they want.
Well, and the scoring, it's coming pretty much from one place.
Yeah, Morris can't pass up that one. He's now got 9 points. Roberts quickly the other way, and the response for the Lions.
Good job by Roberts there, avoiding the charge.
No look! Hunter to...
Yeah, and Lo, earlier you mentioned the defense and those numbers not being as good.
Morris taking it inside. Oh, no!
Have a lot of it,
Yeah.
Knowing the history of this place. And we've been talking about to compare it to a guy like Carr who's come in.
Oh, no! Tommy.
Seeing it.
Caleb Williams is trying to hang with them, and he will go to the line. Almost got a three-point play. Texas fan should sum up the significance of this night. And there it is. It's been a while. Good to have another Longhorn with that milestone, and it's now 41 points.
Set the world on fire. Rest assured the target's going on this young man's back.
I love
pressing him and ask him have his moment.
We got a boo. This is great.
Look who's there first to greet him.
Tyree Sutter.
Look at that, man. Wow, you talk about great teammates. Hunter looks as excited as Carr. At least get one ball fake in tonight. You can't.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be a UT game with him on the floor. And
that is a great
not
call.
Get one person up in the air.
Corner three, pure. 17 points tonight and has not missed a shot. 5 of 5 from the field.
You took the words out of my mouth. I hope he watches broadcast. Young man, Lewis, you've been very impressive tonight, and he's going to make some noise in that conference.
That was finished by A&M-Commerce, a freshman from McKinney.
Has been as impressive as you can be with the minutes afforded this season. Obviously, Morris has shown a lot. Mitchell.
Roberts, long distance.
We talk about teams being healthy. These coaches have got these guys extremely healthy.
Tommy Lewis, strong arming it. In which they let it slip away. But this is a hardened Texas team going into conference play.
They're certainly battle tested. And you mentioned being tested against good teams.
Morris got it.
Wow. All these
playing
games,
to the end.
All these games are tests just because Texas has such a big target on his back.
Can't have that. Morris was going all the way.
Williams, he's just competing. It certainly didn't look like he tried to hurt him.
Bad things happen.
Correct.
Over the fingertips of Morris. Morris got it back. Step back three. Morris. Rebound by Perryman to A&M-Commerce. I tell you, if A&M-Commerce trusts the process, lets everything play out, he's going to have a significant role before it's all said and done here in Austin.
I agree with that. And I think even now he has a significant role in that, obviously practice, but in the small minutes he gets, I think it's good for culture and morale for this program. He's been very fun to watch. You're on point there, Lo.
So next up for Texas, Big 12 play. The Longhorns will go in as one of the favorites to win the conference. And they go in with momentum because of Marcus Carr. Bailing Texas out. When they were struggling in the first half, the game was tied up at 14. Carr came back, won 26 of the next 33 points. Ended up with 33 in the first half.